Hi guys, this is Meagan Michael coming to you from breaking free from toxic people and breaking free from narcissistic abuse. Okay, so it's been a while. I posted a video a few months ago just letting you guys know why I had been off, why I had not put any videos out for about a year, and that was because I was diagnosed with stage 4 lymphoma. I had 6 months of chemotherapy and I've been in remission now for several months, so I feel great. I bought a NutriBullet, I'm juicing, I'm doing like everything healthy. I'm opting not to go on any kind of maintenance chemotherapy because I just, look, I was going to say I don't have anything nice to say about chemotherapy. That's not true. I think it saved my life. Okay, I had I don't want to go into detail about that. That's not what we're here to talk about. But I do want you to know that I believe the chemo saved my life and I had to have a good doctor, but I don't choose to be on it on a consistent basis. So as long as I keep getting healthier, or at least remain the same, then I am not taking any more toxic things in my body at all. Chemo just wipes out your memory and it has a lot of side effects. But I'm glad, very, very grateful to be here. So, all right, I took some notes. I was watching a video from Meredith Miller, Inner Integration. She's absolutely one of my favorites. She's so intuitive. Anyway, if you haven't checked out her channel, I highly recommend her. And this is, you know, when I'm always talking about go with your gut, you know, follow your gut instinct, and that's something that we don't do. For all the years that we're in these toxic relationships, we go against our instinct, against our gut, which I believe is our higher self. We're going against that because we're told we're always wrong. Everything that we do or say is always, we're always being invalidated and told that we're wrong, until the point that, at least I got to this point, and many of you may have as well, where you don't even trust your own judgment about a piece of clothing, or, you know, what food do I like to eat? Like, does my hair look good like this? You know, I mean, I'm not really asking you that question now. I'm just saying these types of things. So I'm doing my best to stay on track here, because the chemo did affect my memory, but I have my notes. Okay, so again, I want to talk about some signs that you, like, let's say that you run into a toxic person now, now that you're broken free and you are getting in touch with your core, with your higher self, with your true self. And then I'm going to tell you a couple of things. One thing that I do, or that I've done, one of the first things that I did to connect with my higher self is I would go to the supermarket, which it terrified me at first. Completely traumatized me. I was not used to going to the supermarket. I hadn't been, allowed to shop for my own food. Anyway, so for years. Anyway, so I go to the supermarket and there's all this stuff and all these colors and lights, and I don't even know what I like to eat anymore because I wasn't allowed to choose what I like to eat. I wasn't even allowed to say what I like to eat. I just had to like whatever the abuser liked and take it, and that was it. Just to avoid the conflict. We're so scared that they're going to like attack us with whether it's, I wasn't physically, no, so one time she tried to stab me, but most of the time it was all verbal and mental and emotional, and that is even, honestly, I mean, I think it's even worse. So we're always afraid. We're always on like, on edge, so we just like, okay, no, that's fine. I love, horseradish with bean sauce. It's delicious. I love that. You know what I mean? But you're like, yeah, it's great. Thank you. I'm glad I'm allowed to eat. All right. So when I went to the supermarket, I would pick up like a brush, a can of beans, something. And I'm like, and I believe for me, my left hand is my receiving hand. I feel more like I'm receiving energy from it. So I would ask my higher self, actually out loud, or sometimes silently. I don't really care what anybody thinks anymore. So if people see me talking to myself in the supermarket, enjoy the show. So I'm like, higher self, do I like this brush? And then I wait, and I wait for the feeling. I have to block. You have to block out the like logic like, oh, it's expensive or it's not expensive, or any kind of like, are the bristles too short? You'll feel it. It takes practice. It absolutely takes practice, and I'm getting pretty good, darn good at it. And I know now that feeling. I still make mistakes. We all do, but I know the feeling now when my gut is saying, like, yes, put it in your wagon. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, or sometimes I'll pick something up and I'll be like, ugh, I don't even want to. You know, and if you have that feeling, get rid of it. You don't need that. You don't want that. Okay, so that's one trick that helped me to reconnect with my gut, with my higher self. All right, now getting back to Meredith Miller's video, I want to talk about some signs that she said that she mentioned, which are really spot on. So when you meet someone, and she calls it the Ick Factor. So when you meet someone and you feel that Ick Factor, like you don't even know them, you know, logically it's just a complete stranger. They could, you know, maybe your friend's introducing you or whatever, but like, you know what I mean? Like you're like, ugh, and you're inside. You're probably not showing them that face, but like, ugh, you know, when your skin is crawling and you just feel grossed out and you can't wait to get away from that person. That is a sign, guys. It's a huge sign. Get the heck away and stay away. That person is toxic. And they might be cute. They might be handsome or beautiful and attractive to you or whatever. But if you feel that, that is a huge red flag. It is a huge warning. Get the hell out of there and stay away. All right. Another one she said, she talks about is anxiety. And that's a lot of us, like we've suppressed or ignored our gut feeling for so long that we don't even realize what that is. If we're talking to someone and we're feeling anxious, you know, like your skin is maybe, I don't know, like you want to crawl out of your skin, or you feel uncomfortable, or maybe you're breathing shallowly, and you just don't feel, you know what anxiety is. I can't bet you anything. If you're watching my channel, you've had anxiety before. So if you feel that, that's another huge red flag. You're talking to some, listen, when I have a couple of real friends now, real, authentic, true, amazing friends, like time-tested at this point. And when I'm like, and I'll discuss my one friend, we'll just call her D, okay? When I'm with D, I feel fine. I don't worry about anything I'm going to say. I'm never worried about being judged. I was at first, because I thought maybe she's like everybody else. So I would say something and I'm like, inside I'm cringing. Nothing like that, never. All I get, we do for each other. I mean, not intentionally, I don't think. We validate each other. We support each other as friends, as humans. If I say, you know, oh, I like these glasses, you know, and she'll tell me the truth if she doesn't actually. Actually, I was with her when I bought these, and she said that they look good, and she's right. I like them, and you know what? They didn't have a mirror in the store, so I actually did take her word for it. But see, for me to take somebody's word for something now, that doesn't happen very often. But when you know somebody is real, you feel comfortable and happy in their presence and at ease, very much at ease. I never once feel anxiety. In fact, she's like an anti-anxiety. So, you see my point. If you're feeling anxiety, that's a huge red flag. That person is toxic to you. And again, when I say toxic, this person might not be toxic to somebody else, but if they're toxic to you, if your body and your gut is telling you they're toxic, stay away. That's a huge red flag. All right. Let me see what else. Hi, boo boo. That's Megan. I love her so much. Oh my gosh. I know. It's not dinner time yet, honey. You have another hour. Okay, could you excuse me, please? Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. Please. It's my girl. These are my babies. Mwah. Oh, I love her. I love her so much. And there's Paws the pup. Did you see Paws? Hang on. Oh, I don't want. Paws, come here. Come here. All right. Say hello. I've got toys all over my floor. This is my Paws puppy. Look how big he is. Look how big. There's always time for my baby, for my angels. Oh, excuse me, dear. I love you so much. All right. And then I guess I just wanted to say, I don't want to make this too long. I just wanted to get out a couple of really key points. Oh yeah, this is something she said during that same video. I'll have to find the video and put the link below my video, so this way you can check out her video if you'd like, because it really is worth watching. She's just great. I really just like her so much. I want her to be my life coach. So I coach other people, and I want her to be my life coach. She doesn't know that yet, but she will when I contact her. So she was saying that, okay, so we all know, you and I have talked about, you know, chronic major unrelieved stress suppresses the immune system and brings about different chronic illnesses like autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, things like cancer. Okay, now wait. Then she said something I had never heard before. She said that while we're in the relationship, and we don't realize yet that it's a manipulationship, we don't realize yet what it is, we're not aware, we're not awake, and we're not aware yet, then in a way, ignorance is bliss. Our bodies and our minds are kind of at peace because we don't know that we're actually living with the enemy. All right, but once we are awake and aware, she said that's when our body actually starts to shut down and a lot of really serious ailments happen. And this just hit me like a ton of bricks because I did not have rheumatoid arthritis. I escaped in 2014, in August of 2014. I was mentally a disaster. Got, you know, 8 years of, you know, of abuse, but physically I was very strong. I felt very, very strong. And then over the last couple of years, first I'm diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, and then I'm diagnosed with stage 4 freaking lymphoma. What? None of these things even run in my family. So, now, again, I'm in remission from the lymphoma. The RA, well, it kind of hurts. I take turmeric, and I don't take any really medicines. I just take supplements. But my point, oh my gosh, she's right. She's totally right. Once I was awake and aware, and I knew what was going on, I guess even though I processed it and I feel so healthy and I've never felt better, I really haven't. I've never felt better than I do now. And but I guess I understand, sort of. I don't fully understand like the science of how that worked, but what she said, you know, that after we're awake and aware, that's when our bodies start to shut down. That absolutely happened to me. So I'm going to go now and say, oh, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you for subscribing and liking and staying with me, even though I haven't put out any new content in such a long time. I'm so grateful. And I've missed you guys so much. I have to get back into the swing of things. I haven't made a thumbnail or edited a video for ages. So I'm just going to put this up just the way it is. And so please, you know, like, and if you like it, and subscribe if you want to, and I'd love to see more of you, and comment below. Comment below. Tell me if any of this resonates with you and what experiences you've had. Okay? All right. You have a great day. Again, this is Meagan Michael coming to you from Breaking Free from Toxic People and Breaking Free from Narcissistic Abuse. These are our Facebook pages. Please come and visit my awesome admin, Karen, and I on our Facebook pages, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.